Zaiko empowers creators. We have a holistic ecosystem that helps creators build their careers through membership, merchandising, and engagement activities, ultimately giving the fans that follow the creators an epic fan experience.
And at Zaiko Connect, we like to make what we call epic fan experiences. And what that is removing the barrier between the artist and the fans, giving them unprecedented access to each other throughout the life cycle of the event that we're creating. We could do this in terms of co-creation, NFT digital goods, behind the scenes contents, documentaries, private listenings, private events. We just like to make fans happy with what they like to see.
I've always kind of been in the sort of startup environment. And so for me, this is really natural and comfortable. But I understand that when other people come in, they're just kind of like, they're like, what do you mean I can do what I want? You know, if you've got an idea, like, and that happens, people are like, well, that's it? We're gonna do that? We're like, yeah, it's a great idea, let's do it.
The atmosphere here is very light, especially because we have global team. That provides like an environment where you can express yourself.
We're very positive, I think. We are constantly helping each other. We put a lot of focus on growing as a team and as a group, and I think that's the same for the company. It's an environment that everyone is continuously learning.
It's a big melting pot. The team atmosphere is great. Everyone gets along. Everyone has fun, but it is very much of a startup. So it does get stressful, it does get hectic, but it's all for the better good.
Aside from the very friendly and multicultural environment, you can casually talk to people from very different backgrounds. You could find us having a good time together at the end of the week on Friday afternoons and just having a casual chat over some food, over a drink, and then just either discuss whatever you want or work.
Everyone is very creative, whether they show it by decorating their desk, as you can see out there, or by the way they communicate, by the way they send emails, or even the way they dress. You know, I find this to be a very creative atmosphere. I can be authentic, I can be myself, I can be sensitive, I can be boss, I can be a lot of things. That to me is what I think is why, regardless of what challenges I may face at work, I can be my authentic self. I don't know a lot of companies where you can do that.
So what makes Zaiko unique, at least in my position, is I get the unique opportunity to create content. Zaiko not only is a ticketing company, but with Zaiko Connect, we are creating our own in-house content that we're sharing with fans to give them epic fan experiences. And every day for me is a completely different thing. It's new every single day. It stays fresh, it stays healthy.
Zaiko is always giving me the opportunity to do different things. There's always something new coming. That's what makes the work here so exciting.
I think coming to Zaiko, it made me like coding even more. So it's a place that not only that you're able to learn what you're currently doing, especially for software engineering, but it makes you even more excited about what you're doing, with lots of opportunities to work on new projects, try new technologies.
If you work here at Zaiko, you gain immense knowledge into how the Japanese music industry works in terms of creating events, booking events, working with artist management, working with the artists directly themselves, and then also working alongside the fans to kind of create something together that the artist has never been a part of before.
When you believe in something and you get it to happen, I really like being there and looking at the expressions of the faces of the fans. Knowing that I was the one that put it together and it was like our team, and seeing how happy, I mean, you've got like 2,500 people out there and they're just like, some people are crying, they're so happy.
I think what you can get from Zaiko is, and this is the challenge of Zaiko, Zaiko is a startup. So we still have a lot of structure to implement. We have to be flexible. You know, the biggest challenge is if you are someone who really wants structure, rather than someone who wants to build structure and be flexible, you're gonna have a hard time. If you want to challenge yourself to grow as a human being, this is the best place to be, I think.
If you're interested in this kind of the creator economy, if you're a music fan of anything, Zaiko is really interesting place to be because you could end up working with people that you are a fan of. And there's great potential for taking this overseas. So if you're excited about this kind of mission, making a mark, possibly being a really important global company in the creator economy, then Zaiko would be a fantastic place for you to work at.